So this guy is in Iraq. He has his legs blown off. His penis goes off with it. The doctors say we can do a penis scrotum transplant. They find a donor who has died, I would assume, their penis. They said we had to match the color. We had to match a couple of different things. And they attached the ball sack and the cock to this guy. And within 6 months, it's going to be able to function. He's going to be able to have erections. He's going to be able to pee. This is going to be a functional penis. They said, this was interesting. They said the reason that they did not give the man the donor's testicles, though. This is amazing. They don't give him, you know why they didn't give him the donor's testicles? It's because they don't know if when the guy ejaculates, will he basically have some of the donor's DNA, and he'll basically be creating babies based off of the donor, which he didn't want, right? I wonder about this. I wonder if they said, if I lost my penis, if they said, well, we can give you a new penis, it'll totally function, but it's really small, but we have one available. Otherwise, you might have to go 1.5 years. You know, I've been to a bachelor party before where I've seen the smallest penis in my fucking life. They took the clothes off one of my roommates and they were parading them around the room, these two strippers, and I'd never seen a penis that small in my life. And I'm not mocking the guy. He's a great guy. Went on to become a super successful guy, but I'm like, I didn't know they made him that small. So if they came to me and said, you can get it, but it'll be really tiny, you know, or if they said, look, if you're a white guy and they say, we can give you a great penis, but it's a black guy's penis, or if you're a black guy, we can give you a white guy's penis, or you have to wait. Like, do you hold out? Do you do like comparison shopping? I don't know if you would. I mean, seriously, I'm not even, I know it sounds like I'm joking, but imagine if you're a guy watching the stream, imagine you not having your penis and going, okay, well, I'm going to get one. It's the only time in my life I can actually get a new penis. How choosy are you going to be? Does he have to work it like a puppet, says Smith? There's no, it just will work. It's like the iPhone. It just works. It'll just work like a penis. Listen, Jam to Josh says, I want a robot dick. We're about to get to that. There's a guy, this is happening now. This was in Men's Health. This is not some weird weekly world news bullshit. This guy has a blood disease. His fingers and toes start turning black, but that gets solved. Everything is okay. But his penis starts turning black. And he says, I knew my penis was going away. I knew it was going away. I don't know what this day must have been like for him. I mean, was it gradual or was it instant? The penis fell off. His penis fell off his damn body, dropped on the floor, dropped in his pants. I don't know. Can you imagine? You're in a business meeting. It literally fell off. Yes. Imagine being in a business meeting or just driving and you feel this weird, you feel like a turd. Like something just dropping in your underwear, and it's like, oh shit, that's my dick, you know? But anyway, the skin let go. Yes, it rotted, it decayed. Penis was gone, okay? The guy goes to the doctor after a couple years. He's like, I started drinking alcohol, I was depressed, understandably. And they say, we can cut a flap on your arm and make a flap of skin on your arm, right? Like that. And we can wrap, this goes back to Jam to Josh, we can wrap a bionic tube and they took veins from other parts of his body and they basically encased the tube with biological material and they grew him a penis on his arm. This was 4 years ago. He has been growing a penis. I'm going to show you a picture. He has been growing a penis on his arm for 4 years. He had a serious illness, so he couldn't have the operation. And then when that was ending, COVID kicked in. So he's waiting to get this thing off his arm. There it is. This little, let me zoom in for you. This little section here is the dangling penis on his arm. Now, the thing about this one is, like, if I had a choice, I would go the donor route. Because the donor route is going to be able to have erections. He's going to be able to pee. He would ejaculate if they gave him the testicles. You know, it would be great. It's fully functioning. This guy has to have a pump integrated into this thing. So when he wants to have sexual satisfaction, or I don't even know if he could be satisfied with it, he has to pump it up and inflate it. Yeah, so when he raises his hand, is it sexual assault? Yeah, exactly. I don't think anybody like punches somebody and you get punched in the face and then the dick slaps you in the face as well. Can you imagine the humiliation of getting punched by this guy? Ionic says, do you think he puts it in his mouth? Oh my God, that's a great question. Well, listen to me. The arm apparently was the biggest organ on his body, or the skin on his arm, that had enough nerve endings that they felt that he could at least have a sense of physical sensation when the penis was being used. So my assumption is, to Ionic's question, does he put it in his mouth? It must feel good. It must feel good. I'm not joking with you, because he can take it and it feels like the skin on his arm, and the skin on his arm apparently is real sensitive. Can you imagine? I'm going to be honest with you. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you think about me. But if I had my penis on my arm and it functioned, I would suck my own dick. I would. That's terrible to say, but I would. You would too. You so would suck your own dick. If you could reach it, come on now, you totally would. But anyway, and don't sit there. Don't sit there and say you wouldn't. Buzzati says, no, fuck you. If you'll touch it, you'll suck it. That's going to go on my gravestone if I ever had a gravestone. If you'll suck it, you'll touch it. Come on, you know it's true. Daniel says you wouldn't. So if you had yes, you would, motherfucker. If you had a penis growing out of your arm, and that penis could give you sensation, and you were waiting like this guy in the picture I just showed you to have that arm grafted on your groin area, and you had to wait 4 years, you wouldn't play with it. Yeah, you would. Yeah, you would. I looked this up because I was like, well, what has this guy done for 4 years? The guy's got to be horny as fuck because he's got his testicles. What's he done? There's only one way you can have an orgasm if you're a guy and you don't have, and I'm going to be honest with you, I did not know this. I am 49 years old, which is more problematic that here I am, on a Wednesday talking about, sucking your own penis on the internet. That's probably the bigger crime I'm committing. But I'm 49 years old. I did not know about this. But there's one way. Yes, Uncle Fuzznuts, you can have a prostate orgasm. So I looked this up. I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, I know what a prostate is. But a man apparently, all you guys know this. All you guys know this. How do you, I never knew anything about this. I knew I had a prostate. I knew what it was. I did not know it was a male G-spot. So yeah, you can go back there. It takes some work, apparently. Apparently, I didn't do it. I don't do the butt stuff. Of course I looked it up. If anybody looks at this fucking browser history for finding shit on the stream, they're going to be like, what's wrong with you? That's where I find my shit. So Todd Howard says it's the best thing, bro. I did not know about the male G-spot. I knew about the female G-spot. But I had no idea about the I didn't know. Because I don't play around back there. What am I going to do back there? No, I don't. I leave it alone. I poop and that's it. Anyway, Jaffe's doing research. Fuck you, Daniel. Anyway, so that would be the way he could deal with it. The question becomes, how much, seriously now, whether or not you're going to get the arm growing out, the penis growing out your arm, or whether or not you're going to get a transplant, how much would you pay to get, like if you had to sell your home, right? If you had to give up going to college, would you live without a penis? Or would you be like, no, I will do anything. I will give up the money I was saving to open a business. I don't know, man. That's a tough one. It's a tough one. You know what? I don't know. I don't know. The older you get, the easier the choice is. I'm middle-aged now, so it's 50-50 to me. I imagine if you're 20, you'd be like, no, I ain't giving up my fucking penis. But if you're like 70, you're like, yeah, fucking take it. If you're Joe Biden, you're like, take it. I don't need it. I'm not saying, are you going to cut your penis off? I'm saying if your penis got cut off, like these guys in these stories, or fell off, would you do anything to get a new one? Or would you be like, yeah, I'd love a penis, but I'd rather have a new deck for my house. That's all I'm saying. Could you watch porn with no penis? According to Todd Howard, you could. Todd Howard in the chat, not the real Todd Howard. You just get back there with your finger or a spoon. I don't know what you do to reach your fucking prostate. You can totally do it without a penis, I suppose. Maybe that just becomes normal. After a couple of weeks, you're like, that's just how I do it. It's how I'm not giving up my deck. I just massage the prostate. I'm not going to put it on my arm either. Well, that's where it was the most sensitive for this guy. Maybe for you, it's your ear. You'd have a fucking penis dangling out. Can you imagine having a big old cock dangling out your ear? Somebody would make you you can have it, sir, but you gotta cover it with something. Somebody knits you like a little scarf like thing to wrap around your ear penis. That'd be awesome. and then it's like your nervous tick is like, you're just like, God damn it, I can't think of that. And people like do not want to sit next to you. Okay,